Hi there, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be doing some readings from the Hollyoaks forums, so I guess this is Hollyoaks forums reading episode 1, I guess. Alright, cool, so there's a few things here on the forum. This first one's about Joe and Mercedes, then there's another one about Darren and the stuff with Patrick, etc. So yeah, I'll just read out some things here from the forums. There's not loads, but there's enough to do a video. So Joe and Mercedes, one person said, I won't read these people's names, although they have, you know, the names like Hollyoaks fan and stuff like that. First person says, do Joe and Mercedes have a future? Is Joe stupid to forgive her? It was very wrong what Mercedes did to not tell Joe that he was a father of Gabriel. But again, she was struggling enough with it. She still is. She still probably will for a while. Because you know, losing a baby is very hard. I've not, like I said before, I've not experienced it, so I don't know what it's like. I imagine it's very hard though, given her reaction and things like that. But I think he should forgive her, and then they should just get together after that. Because I don't want Joe and Lindsay. I think Lindsay should leave now. Kim should stay. Kim should then have her storyline continued with Kath. So right, if you have Lindsay leave, I don't care if she gets killed off or goes to prison. Although if she goes to prison, she'll probably turn up again. So if you have Lindsay leave some way, Joe and Mercedes getting together, then Kim's not on her own, because then she can continue her storyline with Kath, which I think has a lot of potential and we've not seen enough of it. And then Freddie can have his own storyline and then eventually return. I think that would be a good way for things to go down. I don't want them to get Freddie. I don't want them to get Lindsay back with Freddie or Joe. I want maybe Freddie to have a new love interest. And I can't remember the Nightingale's name, but not the girl he saw in the pub. I think she's in the club, whatever. I don't like her that much. I think she's a little bit annoying. So yeah, new love interest of some kind. Although maybe take Freddie away from the love interest storylines, because the Lindsay thing went on for so long. Just focus on this detective slash storyline, police storyline thing with Freddie. Focus on that, and then have everything else go the way I said. Of course, I don't have any control over that. It's just my prediction. Okay, so next one is, so yes, I think he should forgive her and they should work on their relationship. Next one is, Joe is so weak and stupid. 1 minute declaring his love for Mercy, then the next sleeping with Lindsay, who he's previously said he hates, and she is scheming to get him back. Rubbish storyline, someone says. As long as they don't drag that on, then yeah, it won't get any worse, have constant back and forth between Lindsay and Mercedes. Just have him get with Mercedes and not Lindsay. Don't forget, we have another baby very quickly, because that will fix everything. Where is JJ? We never see him. Yeah, we don't see JJ that much, although, sometimes there's scheduling issues with, like, child slash baby actors kind of thing. Because whether they have, I don't know, nursery or school, I don't know. Because they still have to be, JJ's young, he still needs to be educated. Still needs to live a normal life and not just go into acting, because the baby is obviously very young, even with like Leah and Lucas, who are still quite young, but they're still probably going to things like school, so then, working on a soap is very time consuming. So, like, it doesn't give them as much time to do the acting, basically, is what I think is the issue with that. Someone says, I would like to see Joe and Mercedes as a proper long-term couple. Yeah, I agree. I fully agree with that. Because I think the relationship storylines that Mercedes has had have worked quite well. The one with Browning was very interesting. The one with Riley was very interesting. She had one with... I'm sure there was a third one that was after Browning. I can't remember it that well. So yeah, there's some Joe and Mercedes stuff. Now I'm going to go Patrick's body. Predictions when they will find it. I said 6 months to a year. It's got Nancy finding the type-in. Because if you guys know, Nancy found Patrick's type-in the back of Darren's car, which is his, like, type in something you just put on your tire to straighten it out or whatever. It says, will Darren / Maxine have to bring Nancy in on the secret at some point? Interesting. Surely Darren won't continue to be lying to Nancy if they want a future. Very interesting. Yeah, he probably will have to at some point, I imagine, and then I think Esther will join in with that as well. And then I think there will be a big reveal at some point towards the rest of the Osborns. Maybe Jack will overhear something, or Frankie, when she returns, will overhear something. I think that would be quite interesting to happen. Whether it's about the type-in or about, you know, just Patrick in general. Like, if Darren says something like, we can't tell anyone where Patrick is, then you could have Jack standing by a doorway or behind a door or something, comes in and says, what do you mean? End of episode. I think that would be quite interesting. I don't think either of them will go to prison. I don't think any of them will. Any of the Osborn characters or anything. I don't think that will happen. I don't think Maxine will go to prison. I think they'll try and help him and cover it up, given the fact that it's Patrick. You know, because it's not as if a nice person has died, because Patrick wasn't a nice person. The thing was as well, it's not as if, you know, it wasn't Darren or Maxine that murdered Patrick, it was actually Nico. So the only thing Darren could actually be charged for is, you know, hiding evidence, and not reporting it. But then, although neither of them did murder him, Patrick has framed both of them because of that video, and because of, I think, the lease and stuff like that on the house. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that for now. There's some other stuff on here that I can read at some point. It's always being updated. It's hollyoaksforum.com. If you just go onto Google and Google Hollyoaks forum, you'll find it there, and then click on the E4 chat at the top. You can post comments and stuff, but you have to register and sign in, and I'm not going to do that yet. I don't know if I'll post on here. I'll just read stuff off here and discuss it with you guys. Excuse me. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed these little discussion points. I'll do some more in the near future. If you like this video, please thumb it up. If you want to support the channel, please share, please favourite, all that good stuff. Subscribe here if you're new to see some more Hollyoaks stuff from me. Send some video suggestions or Q&As, stuff like that. Go to the About tab in the channel to find out how to do all that stuff. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.